Hey guys, how's everybody doing here? I was just doing a bit of a science experiment and I figured I would hit the live button and see how my new internet's holding up with the stream. The first one failed just a few minutes ago, so that's not a good sign. But I gotta bounce over and set up all the little windows here again and see if it's actually gonna hold or not. The internet's supposed to be better. But it's actually brand new within a week or so. It's not a great deal better. So it's still going to be in 720 by 30 frames. But not even a full 720, which is sad. But I figured I'd give it a go. Playing around with a bit right here. I thought I'd do some science testing here with whitetail doe. And a big question we've had since the game came out. I figured I would give the new internet a test around here too on a stream. Looks like it's sort of holding steady there now. Let's see, I have OBS set up here so I can see everything. Okay, so what I've been doing, let's open up the map. I gotta clear things out and sort out where I am. Let me see. Now I was doing this. How did I end up way down here? I was doing this earlier today. I must have been just chasing the deer everywhere. How did I end up? I'm trying to sort out all my little blue marks for rest zones for whitetail deer. But yeah, what I was doing is I'm trying to determine if you take down enough female of a species that it will affect, or if it will affect the respawn rates of the deer that replenish it. So we all know how to manage herds by fitness level, but everybody always has the question: does harvesting a whole lot of females actually have any sort of repercussions or anything like that? And so far, what I've seen is there's no implications at all. There's nothing really matters. If you take a couple of them down, all the herd size seems to stay the same. So there's a few different thoughts on it. The developers say that if you harvest enough of them, it can decrease the overall population of a species in a habitat. Now, this is a kind of a cool view here. But I haven't seen any evidence of that through my year of playthrough here. No one's ever been able to determine if there is any kind of factor. A few things we know is when you start a new game over, the herd sizes all do seem to be a little like smaller, and over time they do seem to get larger. I do remember that when I started the game, and a few others remember that as well. So I have a few theories, and the one is that since we never really hunt does or females of the species, that they always are at their max capacity. And if the female species determines how large each herd can get, then we're always at the maximum, right? So if I have like a herd of mule deer that have 7 in it and I shoot 4 of them, the start of a new year, I get another 4 spawn in. Like there's no question about it, they just seem to replenish. So now I'm wondering if I take down enough of these whitetail doe, I'm focusing on the whitetail, and harvest enough of them that maybe when the new year runs or new year rolls over, the herds may, there may be an effect for it. So I'm wondering if we can find that out. Who do we got here? N99 Curlin. Good morning. Yeah, I'm streaming at a very odd time. I was just doing a bit of a science test, and I figured, why not? I'll push the stream button, even though it's late Sunday here for me. So I'm hoping the stream will hold. It was kind of struggling there the first time I hit the button. What's time for you? It's 11:15 p.m. But to do this, what I've done so far is I've got the map filtered by whitetail, and I'm just focusing on the grasslands here. So the grasslands is a nice, easy habitat to sort of focus on because it's only the two sectors, I suppose you can say. So what I've done so far is I've actually taken down 10 whitetail doe so far. And I'm trying to figure out how many I should take down before the new year rolls over. I mean, ideally all of them, really, if you want to see maximum impact. But I've taken out 10 so far, and I'm mainly utilizing the Jeep to do it, or the UTV to do it. I was trying to figure out how many whitetail doe there are. So this herd right here doesn't exist for me at all. Even in the new year rollover, it didn't spawn. I cannot find this guy at all, so I can't count him. This one's not in the grasslands. So here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there's 8. And then if it's about what, an average of 4 doe per herd probably. So you're looking at 32 doe, but maybe a little bit more. So we can round up to about 40. So I've taken out 10. So we're about 25% then. So my goal is to take down another 10 doe. And then that should be half of them. And that, if anything, should have a factor in the next respawn. One of these herds I have not touched yet because I need sort of like a baseline herd, and it's this one. And my goal here is the first thing I'm going to do now after taking down 10 of them is I'm going to count and record this herd here. And just so I know how many there are, because it's going to be my one I'm watching when the new year rolls over. And then after that, I've got to go find 10 more doe to take down, primarily with the Jeep. So what I'm going to do is find these guys. So we're going to have to rest. 3:30, so we're going to go to 4:30. 4:30, what are the whitetail doing at 4:30? How's the stream holding? Oh, looks like I got a bit of an error going on. Yeah, new internet, supposed to be faster. It does rate faster, but it seems to still struggle, so I don't know about my streaming career, how it's going to end up here. I wanted to do a test run at least once before August 11th, because that's when Africa comes out. I was hoping to stream Africa, but don't know if it's in the cards. 4 o'clock, so they're all going to be resting again. That's okay, though. Alright, can bounce over to the chat here. N99, what's going on? It's 5:15 here on Monday. Yeah. Okay, you must be in European world. Alright. So far everything's good on the stream, that's good. My first test run, it wasn't good there. I ran it for about 2 minutes. And it runs fine when I test it in private. Just like a private stream, but as soon as I hit the live button, there's more to it. There's more bandwidth that gets eaten up or something like that as soon as you go live, and then of course it fails. So then I had to move the bit stream down a bit, and then it seems to be stable here. So I'm gonna stream probably for, I don't know, hour and a half or something. It always goes longer. But yeah, so what I need to do is locate this herd. It is this one I believe I'm focused on. Right, they've got them. Oh, I'm gonna need my toolkit open up here. Just gonna pop it up on the other screen, because I know where the one rest zone is. These guys are, I like this herd. I picked this one because it's massive. It's got to be about as big as the whitetail get for herd population size. Okay, and they were here last time I seen them. And if they're not there, they will be here. So here and here. And we're just gonna sleep 1 hour. Make sure they warp around here. Teleport to where I need them. There we go. And bounce back here. Yeah, I saw the test run and thought about why you did such a short stream. Yeah, that's happened a few times. That's why it runs fine in private offline mode. So, well, not offline mode, the private stream when I run a test, and then as soon as I hit live, eats up more bandwidth or something. Something goes on when you hit live, and I'm pushing my upstream. I'm not limited by hardware or anything like that. I'm limited by how fast the upstream can go. And this new internet has triple the upstream speed. Well, sometimes not. Sometimes it's just double. So it's not like a massive boost. But I figured it's enough to stabilize the stream a bit more, and it has, but I've been sort of pushing the limit. and I guess I pushed it a little too much. I'm trying to, you know, it's the balance of quality versus a smoothness. But it's either this or nothing. And people keep asking me to do some more streams, so why not? Catch your stream on the 11th. Oh, you can't catch the stream? Well, I'm not sure I'm streaming on the 11th. I don't know how that's going to all go. I mostly just I just make videos, right? The streaming's kind of a thing I do if I, you know, encounter some free time when I'm just goofing around in the game. It doesn't take too much to just push the live button and go. So I don't know if I'm actually streaming on the 11th. Oh, that's too bad though. Too bad if you can't make it. Oh, I don't want elk. Alright, I'm definitely staying focused. This is just one of those science things I'm doing. I'm not really hunting, and I can't do much until I try and locate this whitetail herd. I need a count on them. So that's about it. So welcome to the channel. Anybody that's popping in on this awkward time to stream. Just doing a bit of science here. I didn't know if this would make a good video or not, so I figured I would, I don't know, put into a stream. I don't really have a video for tomorrow, for Monday. I should have one for Tuesday, so I figured, maybe this will count. I see something moving through there. Did I already spook everybody? You know what? I don't have my volume set on the game. There, gotta turn it up a bit. Alright, goal number 1, locate whitetail herd. I had originally planned to shoot a bunch of them, to call all the whitetail doe out with a 338. That's all I brought with me. But the Jeep, or the UTV, is far more effective. So it's kind of funny. Kind of funny to go around schmucking them over. But I am a little confused, because I was doing this earlier. I figured I wouldn't do the whole thing on a video or stream, because it would get a little old just watching me run around on the Jeep running over animals. I'm pretty sure they were here last time. Well, this will slow down my science test if I can't find these guys. I don't see any movement. Yeah, out here, this is where they normally are. That's where it is. So they, unless they can move around a bit, this is the spot they said, and they're not here. I don't know if they changed spots or not. Yeah, I think this little point on the map is a little confusing, because the location is over here, but I don't think they ever rest this far over. They're always more out in the open, which is nice. Yeah, step 1, record what this herd looks like, and then how many bucks and doe are in there. I don't really need the ratio, really. I just need to know the total count. Because I figure if I take down enough doe, that this herd will respawn at less numbers than it started at. That's the theory. If I take down 50% of the doe in the grasslands, and take out most of this herd, and it comes back at its full capacity, then basically whatever mechanic they have with female animals affecting population is null and void as far as I'd be concerned. Alright. Yeah, I wasn't sure if this would make an interesting video or not, so now I'm going to do the not sure it's going to make an interesting stream or not. But there's a lot of Way of the Hunter scientists out there, so they might be able to, they might be interested in it. Yeah, the zone for this whitetail herd's marked here, but I think I only ever see them sitting out here, which is a good 150 meters off of the icon. Alright, well they're not here. That I can say for sure. And that is too far away, and there's no fast travel point. Where's my Jeep? Oh, where did my Jeep go? Let me see. Oh, I bet you it's filtered off the map. Okay. Alright, let's do this, and then we'll just have to do a big sprint over, I guess. Alright, how far? Almost a kilometer. Okay. No problem. We're not worrying about spooking anything. Yay, only 64 days of school up or until next holidays when school starts. Only 64 days of school until next holidays when school starts? I'm confused. Isn't school out right now? Over here, I'm in Ontario, Canada. All the schools are out. And summer vacation's about halfway over, is my understanding. Alright, just gonna do the sprint over. I don't think I've ever seen these guys up in here. Well, that's all there is to that. I'm gonna just bounce over to their screen. You're gonna see a bit of an alt tab going on. Let's see here. OBS. Gonna fiddle around with it here while I'm running. There we go, getting some information now. Got a few viewers in here. One chatter. Let's see. OBS back up. I mean, it looks so. Should have been watching that. River could have drowned in that puddle there. Yeah, I think I got everything set. Finally working okay. Yeah, the first stream failed miserably. Well, not miserably. It was just buffering. So I had to notch down the bit stream. That seems okay. Now, I wonder where these guys are at if they're not here. Your English is off point. There. Wait, what am I needing? The eating zone or the rest zone? It was the rest zone I needed, right? Right. Well, 5:30 would be too early for me to put words together. I'm not a morning person. Alright, am I spooking anybody? I'm kind of just jogging, being noisy. I don't like if this is where they are. I might have to go back and rest another hour, get them to change their spots. I can't get any. Yeah, I really need to see these guys. There can't be a science experiment without measuring these guys. I don't know where they were if they weren't at the other spot. My whitetail herds are very odd. When I was driving around trying to run them over, getting my previous 10, trying to get more, some of the herds were at neither location. I don't quite get it. I'm kind of worried since this herd up here doesn't seem to exist. Do I have others that don't exist? I wonder if my stuff's just broken. So this is their zone here, and they're not here as well. So I'm wondering if they're not sitting on the zones, or they're sitting too far off of them. Well, this is their resting rarely, but they definitely weren't at the other one. And I haven't spooked anybody. But about half of my whitetail zones end up like this. I go to both of their rest zones, and there's no spooking or anything. Like, I can understand it if, you know, I didn't see them, or I spooked them or whatnot, because I would explain that they were there and gone. But I walk into them or drive into them, put hunter sense on, and there's no spook bubbles, so don't quite know what's going on with them. They seem to be off location a bit. I guess I'll use the camera and look around, but yeah, I'm jogging and it's not spooking anybody. And the sleep should have teleported them to one of these zones. So I don't quite know what's going on with the whitetail. Alright, well, so much for that attempt. Yeah, I can't do science without seeing these guys. So if I sleep another hour, it'll be 6:16. But they're probably still sleeping? Yeah, maybe I should go into 7:17, warp them around to the feed time. I think that's maybe what we'll do. I don't have any luck with the rest there. Let's go into 7. This is the first day of the year, so I got a bit of time to sort it out. Where's my mouse cursor? There it is. It's too early for me too. I normally wake up at 7 a.m. Do you think the elk could have spooked them? Yeah, that's possible. Yeah, good call. I did send them that way. I'm not normally too concerned about the secondary spook stuff because it happens rarely, but it certainly does happen. So that quite possibly could have happened. So this feed zone to the west was the rarely one. So this is a good herd to do testing on since they're just kind of surrounding this fast travel point. But yeah, that's a good point. They could have ran off from the elk. It's going to get a little darker. Turn the flashlight on for a little, it'll do. Alright, 300 meters away. Do a little bit of a jog here, see if we can find them. So if you're just joining the stream, welcome. Not doing any series hunting at the moment. This is a save I have. Well, this save has turned into a bit of a science save, like a backup save. So it doesn't matter what I hunt here. I can run over everything if I want to. So it's not really a serious hunt thing. I was doing a bit of a science thing, and I said I'll test my streaming internet stuff and see if it works. While I do this, who do we got out here? Oh, I think I found them. Alright, so we gotta get closer. And then I'm just gonna use the drone camera to count and record them. And once that's done, then I can start having fun with the Jeep again. Alright, we're gonna crouch though. So, I always keep forgetting the range of the camera. Is it 100 meters with the perk? Or was it 100 meters before and then it boosts to like 120? I always forget. Hey, Blue Frognick. Right, Frogert. I remember. Hey, Clarence. How you guys doing? And Barry's here. Wow, you guys all show up at the same time? I'm hunting hares in some dense trees. Wish I had a beagle. Yeah. That always makes me want to play the Hunter Classic, having the pointer dog. Okay. I thought this herd was larger than this. I've been deceived. Still should be large enough to do the test, though. I'm going to sneak in here. Excuse the Alt tab for a second. I'm going to adjust my windows again. I want to be able to see the chat a little better. Yep. There we go. Okay, so I should be within range to count these guys. So hopefully I can get some kind of results from the science experiment, because this has been a question right from the very start of the game and no one's been able to answer it. We're just going off what the developer said. So here we go. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 10's a good size herd, right? That's not bad. I don't know, do they get larger than that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right. Anybody see a whitetail herd larger than 10? Okay, bucks. 1, 2. He's looking kind of cool. 1, 2, 3, 4 bucks. I got 4. Is there antlers on that guy? Yes, 5. So this is a good one. This is 5 and 5. Right even. I don't have to write anything down. That one's easy to remember. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 bucks, 5 doe, right? Am I missing any? Like antlers? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Okay. Nice varying ages too. Okay, so that is going to be the test group. 5 for 5. Let's just take one out. One of the does. And then I'll carry on eliminating them. I think I'd heard of 12. Sounds about right. 11 is the max. Oh, we've got a debate. Hey, Bill. Looks like some people are finding their way in here late on a Sunday. Can't remember. Well, yeah. I was saying, it's my new saying for the game in the official Discord when doing the science stuff. The game has a way of making us think stuff is happening when it's not, or things have happened. There's a whole lot of, I remember it being this way, and I feel this is what happened, sort of thing. When I look at a lot of like the mechanics and try and figure it out, like this whitetail herd up here that does not exist for me at all. In the new year, it didn't spawn or anything. I asked if information in the comments on this group right here, because they drink up here and they drink here, but I've never seen deer drinking here, and I've never seen whitetail right outside the lodge. It's always mule, and I've never seen whitetail there. Never since the game started. And then people are saying it's a herd, and others are saying it's a solo whitetail, and I don't even see them. So I can, who's right? the person saying it's a solo, or the person saying it's a herd. So when I get different info, I get that with everything I ask usually. I don't get a a solid majority on a lot of things. Let's see. We know that you can flip herds, but isn't that it? What do you mean we're flipping herds? You mean the need zones? I can check again. I swear some deer herds don't exist. I'm thinking some don't. Frog Nick. I don't know. I'm thinking they disappeared on my map and they never came back at some point. Both our whitetail herd doesn't exist. Oh, yours doesn't exist too? And 99, the same one I'm talking about? Who's busted? Who's busted, Bill? Oh, okay. So you're the second person that's told me that. No one else has actually confirmed that theirs is not there. But I played this game since release, and I have never seen whitetail right outside here. Like, even if both zones are rare, like if that's a rare drinking up here, well, no, there's an often drink zone right here and a rare here. The drinks are close together, and even if this is a rare feed zone, which I think it is, you would see them sometimes there, but you would certainly see them here. And I'm thinking that I see them at this drink zone, but there's this whitetail group right here, where there's two right beside each other. So I'm getting it mixed up. I'm pretty sure I'm seeing this one, and I'm never seeing this one. Anyways, I can go on forever about that, but I've looked and looked and looked. They are not there. If they are there, the zones are way off. So if you're wondering why I'm taking a doe here, it's because that's the test I'm doing. Let's see if we can get a couple of them. So I've gotten 11 so far. I don't know if I got that one well enough. Okay, so that's going to be... It's going to be 11. My goal is 20. At least 20. Clarence says, I have a follow herd like that in trans. And 99 says, I actually think that herd is up the river towards the swamps. Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. Like, it probably exists. It's probably the icons are off or something. It's somewhere else. And yeah, that's certainly believable. And like, there's a fallow herd missing in transits. The more I play, and the more that I take note of everything in the game, right? Like I'm really taking note of stuff now, recording everything. You really start to see a few things. Oh, look at that, 31. 31 gold doubloons for her. Most of the meat's gone there. Okay, so that's 11 whitetail down. We're going to go into day 2. So what we're going to do, we're going to teleport back. And let me think now. What zone should we use? This is where the fun begins. I'm going to be driving around in the UTV here, trying to run over 9 more doe. Okay, so this, if my calculations are correct, this is still the first day. And then when do I want the whitetail to appear? Where do I want them to appear? Whitetail. So we can just do 7 and go after the feed zones. See if we can get any that way. I mean, the drink zones are going to be the easiest, but we might as well go 740. There we go. Frognick says, I've been to all the need zones for fallow herd, never seen them ever. Yeah, okay. So when I start getting, you know, sort of like people saying similar experiences as I do, or as I get, then I start to put some weight behind what I'm seeing and things like that. It's when I see one thing and everybody sees something different, then it gets a little confusing. The tiebreaker is me, because I go with what I see first. But I ask for opinions to see if it's like the majority seeing what I'm seeing or not. I've been down by the river. There are bedding areas on the forest edge and the clearing. Yeah. All right. So, feed zone whitetail. This one doesn't exist. Where's this one? Should I go after this guy? Might as well try it. This guy's brutal. He's way up there in the trees. So the goal is to take out all the doe that are in that herd if I can. We're gonna give it a go. If I can't get them up there, then by the time drink time rolls around, we'll try again. See if I can even locate them. I'm even having some trouble locating them. This should be my mule deer herd with all the young guys in it. Yep. Look at that. I don't know if it shows up in the stream very well, but there's a bunch of, I think it's 5 mule deer and they're all the same age. Anyways, I'll come back to them at another time. That's another science experiment. I'm gonna get a lot of my little experiment things are gonna be put to the side here with Africa on the way. All of them are gonna transfer to that map probably. Half a kilometer this way. Let's see. Yep, here we go. I'm just gonna drive into the zone. See if I could just surprise them. You know what I should have did was change the difficulty to explore or something like that so I could easily get them, but default should work enough. Okay guys, you here? Where are ya? Bumblewoot's here with the vehicle. Okay, so here's where their zone is, and I don't see anybody. Is there bubbles? Oh, there is. Oh, were they down there? All right, let's go chase them. They might be something. They might be another group. Let's see if I can see them because they're going out to the river in the open, and I should be able to see them. Woo! So if you're tuning in for some hunting, sorry, we're hunting with the Jeep at the moment, but you might be able to witness an answer to a long-standing question about if the female portion of the population affects the population. I lost him, I think. I don't even know if it was them. Could have been whatever. Actually, back up here. It could have been these guys right here, right? Like what's this one? Yeah. Often, okay. That could have been just mule deer running. No interest in mule deer at the moment. Just gonna see if there's any. No, nobody's moving around. Alright, let's go back up there. Because I'm not sure that was actually the white-tailed deer. CJGZ, hello. Just joined. Did you miss anything? Well, nothing too exciting. I'm in a bit of a science experiment here. Not really hunting. I'm in a save that I can kind of goof off in. I'm trying to figure out if the female portion of the population can affect the overall population. It's the age-old question no one's ever answered, and I've got a way that I can at least hint if it's a thing or not. Or if the devs are just, oh, they are there. That's them. But what are the chances of me actually catching them in here is the problem. They were there, though. Right, sometimes I can get them in the woods. Sometimes. But it's awfully dark in here. The sun is not up yet. Or not far enough up. I don't think I'm going to be able to get them. Ain't long gone. Oh, really? I don't think I'm going to be able to get these guys. We're going to have to try a different one. Wait till these guys come out to the water. Yeah, I think I'm pretty much out of Hollywood's herd now. Did you guys come out here? In the open? Okay, they eluded me. They were clever. I knew they were going to be tough, though. They're really tough up there to get. Alright. I'm going to have to acquire a new target. Oh, yeah, big stutters there. I think that stutter happens when there's a bit of a map load, and the map is separated into something like 12 by 12. Is it 12 by 12 kilometers or something like that? I think when you enter a new sector, it does a load like that. Not too sure. Alright, I'm gonna go out here where I can figure myself out again. Pick a new target. We'll come back and get them. These guys, since the icon is outside of the grasslands, I'm assuming they don't count as the grasslands. Then there's these guys. And we're going for feed zone, so here, and actually we're going to clear out them. We're going to here, and I'm going to do a bit of a drive. I'm not going to fast travel just because I need the Jeep for a quick culling. What do we got in chat? What do we got here? Hit the like button if you haven't already. Yeah, thanks, Bill. And if you dislike the video, push the dislike button twice to make sure I know it. Oh, and 99 says, what is your biggest non-bugged trophy? You know what, I don't know. It's probably a 490 something. 492? It's probably the pig. I just stumbled upon a 5-star, what do you call them? They're not feral hogs. Oh, get away there, pheasants. Wild boars. And he was pretty high up there on the number. I can't remember what he was, though. I mean, everything I stuff is always 5 stars, but I do have a lot of smaller 5 stars. I don't know what specifically. I probably got a couple in the low 490s. Oh, are these whitetail? Who are you? Oh, you're mule deer. I don't want you. Mule deer are always easier to find out here. Okay, what else we got there? Frog Nick is currently trying to confirm the number of herds like Bumble. I'll check the fitness later. I think he was 89 though. Oh yeah. Nice. Can't go wrong with 89 fitness. Alright, see, I'm coming from the wrong direction. If they're here, I want to drive them out away from the trees. Whoop. One of the... see, I wish my internet could hold the stream better. Because then I could, like, run a multiplayer session. I always wanted to try, like, send someone down with the UTV and flush the animals out. Try and drive them towards the players. So I guess they weren't there? I'm wondering if this... I don't think this herd was around when I was looking for it either. Oh, no, I think I've seen this one before. Oh, that was a fun jump. Okay. Hopefully I can get some success here. I need to get at least 9 more. By my math, that should be half of the doe. Okay. Do we have deer running? Oh, right there. Oh, okay. It's only $2. Here is proof I've been busy. I've already taken out all the doe in this in this herd. It's just those two. Okay, this one was a success already. I didn't have to go look at it. Next one. This guy? What am I doing? Feed zones, right? Yeah, feed zones. Okay. I might have already spooked that one. Oh. Alright, so that one's already been annihilated. I didn't actually mark which ones I had success at. Okay. Did you guys already spook out of here? That's pheasants. Right. It must be over here. And I need to find some more doe. Okay. So we go. Here's Johnny. Did you come through the bushes? And where are they? So is this another herd that just doesn't exist, or maybe I spooked it? Maybe I spooked it earlier, driving by? Eating rarely. Alright, so much for that. That's what I'm finding kind of weird. Animals are fairly reliable when they're teleported around. Ooh, look at these feed zones. I don't like the locations here. Oh, let's give it a go. Oh, is this too deep? No, go, UDV, go. Good. Oh, I don't know if you can drive through here, can you? Without too many bumps? Oh yeah, this is gonna be brutal. Okay. Here we go, we're gonna need some speed. In case they're here. Are they here? I think I see them. Yes. Okay, doe. These two doe right here. 1. Okay, so that's number 12. Oh, there's another one here. Okay, here comes 13. Don't miss, River. Oh! I got him. Okay, cool. That one might become a short. 47 minutes, remember that. Okay, so I got 2. So that's 13, and now I'm stuck on a rock. Yeah. Alright, there were more doe to get in that group. But they're going to be long gone now. Okay, so that was only minimal success. Still, that's 13 doe down. Okay. It's alright, we can get them at their next one. Okay, so who else is left here? Should be 3 down and... No, is it 4? Oh, wow, okay. Bit more than I thought. Feed and feed zone. There. Bumper crawling, yep. Yeah, it's certainly effective if that's, if you want to remove a whole herd. But this is definitely the quickest way to do this test. I want to take down over 20 doe so I can have a significant impact on the doe population for the new year. Because I estimate 40 doe in the grasslands is an estimate. There might be more. So I'd like to get more than 20. Because if you know, anything above 50%, like if you have to take down more than 50% of the doe or more than 20 doe, I mean, there would be no reason for the player to do this anyways. This is just to try and figure out if hunting doe is harmful to the player. So I'm kind of doing it extreme just so I can see if there's any impact at all. So start with the extreme test, right? I'm thinking it's all pointless, but I'm not expecting the does to do anything, is what I'm thinking. I don't think they'll have any effect. It's definitely not going to be conclusive, but 14, 15. Where'd they... Oh! These are bucks. No, I didn't mean to hit you. 15. Still 15. Oh, there's a doe up there, I think. So there should be 16. Oh no, she pulled a fast one on me. Get back here. You're 16. Oh, look how tricky she is. Back here. She's gonna lose me around this tree. Oh, did I get her? Oh, yep, smushed right into the tree there. Yep. So what's that, 16? So we're getting there. I'm getting to my target. I'm getting to the target. I think these are all bucks. They make no difference at all. Oh, another one. Oh, you. Get over here. Oh, look at that maneuver. That was pretty nice. Hey. I was gonna shoot her. Alright, there. Can't get rid of the UTV, we'll get her there. What am I at now? 17? Was that 17? I mean, this has got to have an effect on the respawn, right? If the devs are to be believed. Oh, I gotta check up on the chat. So is this going to be a classic video for the Bleeding Hearts? I don't quite I think I know what you mean, but maybe I don't. Uh, Prognic, I missed a shot with my crossbow on a caribou, however, they only run like 100 yards, so I try again. I get within 83 yards and stop and watch them. I find the one I'm after, and as soon as I... Yep, that's a good strategy. Book it. Do you think my 496 albino whitetail would have grown more? Probably not. 496, you'd shoot her now, because that sounds like a last year score to me. I heard a bonk. Yeah. Oh, the one on the tree, yeah. Clean up on L3, you got it. Alright, so 17 I think I'm at. Alright, let's go here. So this is my test one. I do need to take guys out of this one. This is an important one for me to remove most animals out of, because I want to see if it's like if I can manage to take all 10 down. I want to take all 10 down because I want to know if all 10 will respawn after all these doe are gone. You know, my theory sound here. My theory sound on this test. Okay, oh right. This is where you come around this way. There they are. Okay, it doesn't matter who I take down this time. It's just everybody. Everybody goes down. Oh, they're going right in the trees. Oh, you sneaky guys. Oh. Oh, duh. Horrible. Oh. Oh, come on now. Come on there, River. Get him. I can't. I think I hit one, but I'm not sure because I couldn't see. I just heard a thump. Oh, another one. There we go. Okay, where'd the rest go? I need to get all these guys. Okay, I guess we're gonna come back to them. I didn't see if any were doe or not, though, because I guess that is important. I should be paying attention to. You got antlers? You do. Okay. There. Alright, so they've been trimmed down a little bit. At least 2, maybe 3. Oh well. We'll come back. We got lots of time. Well, the stream doesn't have lots of time, but I guess I'll make it have lots of time. If I need to finish my science test here. Okay, let's go after a few more of these guys. Okay, so there's 2 more. Let's hit these guys. So 9 o'clock is still rest time. Ooh, I don't have these guys rest zones. Where's my toolkit? Where are these guys? Okay, so their rest zones, or their feed zones there. That's a good spot. Right here. Okay. The bucks make a difference. Don't kill the bucks. Don't kill them. Okay, Eric, yep. I think you're a little late to the show. I'll explain in a second. Way of the drivers of the wild. Eric, this is a test save. This isn't one that I'm going to be saving on. And that herd I need to delete almost fully for the science test. Don't worry, we know what we're doing. We have a purpose. We have a purpose right now. Fitness doesn't matter. Only the overall population at the moment. How many deer can I kill before the UTV? Yeah, that's right. Oh, is that them there? Oh, is this one's too deep though, isn't it? Get out of there! All right, there they are. Here we go. They're off. Okay, does. We're looking for does. You got antlers. Oh, you're a doe. Nope. Come here. Come here. Oh man, no. Oh, okay. That's all right. As long as I can see one of them, you know where they end up. You got antlers. You got antlers. Oh, you got. What? They all bucks in this group? Okay. Why are there no does? Oh, she's right. There's another one! Or is that mule? Oh, great. Okay, I'll get you. There we go. So what's that, 18? Oh, did you have antlers? Yeah, darn. 18. Who's this? No, that's a buck. See ya, darn it. Still at 18. Now where do they go? This is nice and open. They can't hide. Whoa. So I only got one doe out of all that? That was disappointing. Where's everybody else? Oh well. That's okay. That's still not a bad run for that. I got one more to visit, and then I got to repair. I'm gonna have to repair. Okay, we'll just stop here for a second. I didn't actually see them after that. Okay, one more group. I got one feed zone located. Where's my toolkit? Is that one in the grasslands? I can't actually tell. No, it's not. Ooh, that's tricky. I'm gonna say he's out of the grasslands. But I mean, how much can you trust that, right? Yeah, okay. And I don't think it's gonna be too big of a deal if I went after him. He's around mountains and hills anyways. That'd be really hard. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're basically gonna repeat once. I need to hit this guy again though. We might prioritize this guy. We might drive right down to him. I might do that. Let's give the big red marker. There. We gotta come around this way and then in. That one there is a priority because I'm on day 2 right now. Alright. Let's get set up here. I gotta bounce over to the other screen here. Let's see. And Anina says, no, we do not know what we are doing. You know that this is... Frognick, you might want to let some live. Nope, nope. The goal is to take them down. Preferably I want all the doe eliminated by the new year. Bill's having a good time, it looks like. Barry's having a good time too. I was checking by the largest herds that I'm aware of, and one of them has a forest. Okay, yeah. Amazing, not a single fox or groundhog. 11 and 9 are the size of the herds. 11 and 9, okay. Well, I had a 10. Oh, the ones you checked on. Got it. New achievement unlocked, negative overall hunt rating. Yeah, they should actually put something like that in. Let's just reload the gun here. And let's go into drink time then. Alright, we're going to go into drink time. Now this should be an easier run. Ooh, should I switch vehicles? I think I need the maneuverability though with the UTV though. Oh, I should get the red one, the blood red UTV, right? That's what I should have been using. So you don't need to wash anything afterwards. Alright, so wait. So here's the one that's hidden. Alright, that doesn't exist. And then there's one, this is the one I tried earlier, and they should be right down by the water. But we're gonna check, just while I'm here. We're gonna check on them. Maybe check something. Normally you can stop about here. Yes. So that is the whitetail group. At least I think it's whitetail, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, see where they're just off the marker there? Oh, but this one's right beside it though. Is there one? Nah, I'm gonna have to double check. I really want to find that group if it exists. The other drink spot's right up here, which I've never seen deer in. Okay, is there any deer running around here? Oh, I spooked something. Is this the elk? That's the elk. Alright, well, let's just see if there's two herds right down here then. Because there's supposed to be a whitetail group right here. Okay, so is this my answer? Is this one here? And is this one here? No, it's a mule deer. Didn't even notice. Okay, so not that one. Okay, we gotta come from the right and swing in on them. Because there's definitely does. What was my count at? 18 doe? Okay. There we go. Okay, we're coming up this way. Oh, we get some extra speed from going down a hill. Alright. And out of nowhere comes a river. Oh, the water slowed me right down. Come on, go, 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 go. These are bucks. They're all... Whenever I don't want does, can't find them. You're one. Get over here. So that's gonna be 19. Oh, she got some good air. Oh, darn it. Oh, there's one. Oh, that was a nice one. 20. 20, right? Okay. That's a buck. There's one. Target acquired. Can I get her in the air? Nope. Couldn't jump far enough. Oh, you can't get away now. Oh, yep. There we go. 21. I think everything else... Oh, no. Look, look, look. There's more. Is that the second herd then? Oh, no, you're a doe. 21. Come here. Oh, really? Hey. Slow motion kill. 22. I think they're in the trees now. Oh, wait, did she get back up again? Okay, they're going into the trees. Was that my second whitetail herd group? It seemed like there was another one. Okay. Don't care about you. 22. I can follow him to the rest. Where are we going, buddy? You lead the way. You lead the way. Oh, there. There's a buck. Excuse me. What are you? You're a doe. You're going down. Oh, you're being sneaky. Look at this. There we go. 23. I think that's probably most of them. I think we could probably let them go. Ooh. Okay, so that's 23 doe down in a single year, whitetails. But I really have to hit that other herd hard because I want it to be pretty much deleted by the new year. So we're going to focus on that because I think I have enough doe down now that it should have significant impact on a respawn, I would think. So that's 23 doe not harvested, 23 doe run down in a single year, all in the name of science, to see if it changes the population of this big herd. And definitely not going to be a conclusive test here, but I figured maybe we'll get some info. This is probably mule deer. Oh, there's some good air. No, this is whitetail. That was a meal. Or, sorry, that was a doe. 23. Oh, you're on the UTV. Hey! Okay, one died, but not the one I wanted. Okay, so this should be 24. Oh, look at that. Gave me the slip. Nope, didn't get away that time. So I keep forgetting. 24? That's every 24? Oh, who's this up here? Oh, of course, right into the tree. 25 would be a good number. Oh, there they go off this way. Okay, happy little deer, happy little deer. Oh. Oh, I got, like, River got injured there. Is this even a whitetail? Are you even a whitetail deer? Oh, I love how they do the, over the UTV maneuver. Seriously? I think... I don't know. I think these are mule deer, aren't they? Are you guys mule deer? You're mule deer. Okay, never mind then. Okay, back on track. Oh, I got lots of chat. Now I gotta catch up. 1 second. Why do you use the 15 times? Oh, you guys having a little chat there? I think that single herd has 3 drinking zones. No, there's no 3 drinking zones on an icon. I use 15 times because of the crosshairs. Right, a lot of people like the clarity and the just how clean that one is. I don't like the. I think they. Do I have that on me? I think I do. I don't actually like the big red dot in the middle of it. I think it's too big. I like it more fine than that. It's too many pixels. Too many pixels. I have never seen a whitetail herd there. Neither have I, Bill. Okay. See, I'm getting some support now with that. One of them look good. Is this Erectus? Yeah, pretty much. Good style points. I think so. I think there's some good style points there. They're flying. Believe the touch sky. We're singing a song. Good. I no longer have any problems with the game physics. It's fun. Zombie deer aim for the head. Yep. It's a lot of money on the ground. Yeah, James. It's a bogus save though. It's not going to be one I continue. New perk. If you kill 30 deer in half an hour. Yeah, that'd be nice. You get 10% fire rate. Yeah. Do you think the 14 is better? I like the crosshairs on the 14 times better. Actually, it's my favorite crosshairs. It's nice and fine, right? And it's, you know, there's no... It's right down to like a couple pixels on the screen. You don't have like the grouping of 8 pixels as the 15 times. And then no one likes the 18 times one. But we use it because the closer in you can zoom, the more accurate your shot is, right? Okay, how do I get over here again? I think this road. Alright, stream's doing well for what my normal streams are. Surprised a lot of people showed up on a Sunday night. Or early Monday morning somewhere. Oh, right, I gotta come in from the other side here. Okay. The armored vehicle approaches its target. So this herd is my priority. I need to take down most of them. At least that's my goal. Okay, so they're never here, and then you gotta go this way, and then they're usually up on the hill. And this should steer them out, but they're not even here, are they? They're not even here today. Oh wait, I switched it to drink time, didn't I? Why didn't you guys tell me? Where do these guys drink? There you go. There we go. And I'm joking, by the way. I missed a lot of the chat, so. You could have been telling me. Okay, so are they down here? Yes, they are. All right. Here we go. Did I get one? Or yes, I did. Okay, no problem. All of them must go. Okay, you're done. That's 2. So we've got at least 4 out of the 10. It was 10, right? Yes, because it was 5 and 5. Okay. Gonna reverse into you. Oh, really? Okay, that's alright. Where'd the rest go? There's one. Oh, the water slowed down right in time. Okay, can you lead me to the... Oh, he doesn't have to lead me to them. Okay, so they're kind of heading this way. Okay. Oh, you little bugger, you. Oh yeah, in the water, slow me down. He's kind of diagonal. Okay. There's another one up here. Oh, he might get away. Oh no, he turned. I got you. Oh no! Oh! Did you get? No, you got by me. See ya. Alright, there can't be very many of those guys left. Okay, the test should be nearing complete. Alright. What to do, what to do. What time is it there? How long do they drink for? Let's go here. Reset them so I can get visual on them just to see how many of them are left. I want to know how many are left. What day of the year am I on? A second one. So I got to hold another one to do it, but I'm limited on stream time too. So I want to get some kind of conclusion that people can see to see if it does anything. Because this many doe down, like it's 25, right? It's got to be 25 because some of them would be in there. So I'm going to say 25 or so. Must affect how this herd respawns. And if it doesn't, then we can, you know, put this one to bed unless someone wants to do a more thorough test. Oh, okay, so it's going to go... There we go. Okay, so they should be back in their drink zones. Let's just get a count. And then maybe do a little bit of a cruise around on the 3rd day. But I might just skip the 3rd day for time's sake. Okay, where's the zones? Okay, one's over there, one's this way. Okay, I don't actually want to spook them this time. I'm probably going to spook them if they're there. Hold on. I'm probably too close. I would have spooked them already. Okay, nope. So they're going to be at the other one, which is the one they were at. You guys here still? No, where'd you guys get at? Uh-oh. That would have been bad if I despawned my test herd. Oh, there's a carcass. There's another one. The aftermath. Uh-oh. Maybe I despawned them? That would not be good. Eek. Little dead bodies laying around everywhere. Alright. No biggie. I will check the zone just to make sure it didn't change into something else. Might be often a rarity or anything like that. Often. Okay. They should be here, but I mean, it's believable that they're not. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna do this. We're gonna go into day 3 and to feed time, and then hopefully they're at that one feed zone that's fairly easy to see them. So I can get a count here. Alright, this is kind of critical that I get this kind of part right. Let's go 8 in the morning. Okay, so we're in day 3. As long as my math is right. I mean, there's a lot that can go wrong here. Let's check out on the chat. 911, what's your emergency bomb boot speeding? Yeah. Might be so much pressure they all despawn. Yeah, but usually if they despawn, like the zone will say something different. But I'm not sure. They might have despawned, you're right. Which would really suck. Okay. I'm hoping they're here. I hope I'm not doing all this for nothing. Come on, test. Work. I mean, it's fun, but something to keep me busy waiting for Africa. Let's do a bit of a sprint. So they don't normally go there, they'll be to the left. Send it to mad scientist, yeah. Alright, we're gonna have to jog. Your sprint is louder than the vehicle. Okay, whitetail group. Show up here. Oh, I hope they're here. Go about 200 meters, you can usually jog to safely. Oh, don't have be despawned on me. It'd ruin the whole thing. Rats. I don't know. Did I kill them all? I don't think I killed them all, did I? Oh, I heard a call. Where's the bubble? Are they just hiding a different spot? Oh, come on. I heard the call. Well, if I spook them, at least I'll know they're here somewhere. I don't think I got all of them, right? At least a couple of them must have got away. Frustration with science. Oh, it's mule deer. Darn. This is their often, right? Yeah, they're not even here. Oh no! Alright, where's their other spot? It's not unheard of for them to go to the other one after a massacre like that. They're gonna be in little wheelchairs, yeah. Maybe. If they despawned, I'm not gonna do this test again. There's a lot. Before the stream, I'd already driven around and gotten 10. I don't see anybody, but maybe that's too far. Yeah, this isn't looking good. Not looking good. I mean, it should be easy to find them. Sorry, I just tuned in. What exactly is he testing today? Oh, you don't even know. Oh, no. Red fox. I'm trying to figure out if the female population actually does impact overall population on the respawn. To do that, I needed to remove a whole lot of whitetail doe and see if it affects the respawn of a large whitetail herd. Body count's at least 25, not counting bucks that I've ran over along the way. But I need, this is my test herd, and it looks like it vanished on me. This is their zone. You can see all the little green stuff. That's no good. I suppose it is possible I got them all. I don't think so, though. Okay, what to do? How do you get these guys to spawn back? I guess you can't really. Let's get out a render. Go 1 hour ahead and then try again. So what happens when you go with cookies or without cookies for too long? You got that right. Currently exploring area where I could set up a stand if they were to add them. I found a spot that overlooks both feed zones. Yep, that would be nice. Bring on the stands, that's for sure. He's testing what happens when you mass kill those. Yep. Yeah, that's a good summary. You got it, Bill. Straight to the point. Because no one knows. The devs say it does something. I don't think it does. But no one knows really, so. I want at least some kind of video footage of a test of this. But I really need this this herd to be here. If it's not here, I don't really have a backup herd or anything. Well, there's that one that had 2 bucks in it, so I know how many they had, but I don't know how many they started with. Not sure I could use that one. That'd be disappointing. I guess I could just make general observations of the herds I do find to see if they seem small. But that's not very scientific. All right. Oh, I've got to bounce over the other window here. What's going on with the settings? Nothing seems fine. Good. Okay. Not very close, but let's throw up the photo thing anyways. Man, they might have despawned on me. Just having too much fun with them. Rats. Oh, sugar. Alright. Let's go drink time. Boop and boop and same sort of thing. I want to do the time with them out of render, like out of like far away. Give it one more day. Well, tomorrow is the new year, right? I needed a count before I hit the new year. I mean, if they pop back in the new year, we'll know I took down most of them, so, I mean, it might be some information. Maybe all won't be lost. What a challenging science test. Especially if you... Because it's hard to test, because you at least spawn them all if you're running them all over. Oh hum. I guess I'll check their off and drink zone first. Revenge wouldn't be pleasant, I guess. I guess. Be anticlimactic if I couldn't finish my science test or experiment. Come on, dear, be here. I mean, we could go with the theory I just ran them all over. Alright, we'll get to 200 meters and then photo it up. Well, I might be able to glass the area. Yeah, this ain't looking good. They've either despawned or they're all dead. Oh well. No, this is the third. I was supposed to have all my all the dough down. I was aiming for at least 20. I got 25 at least down, which should mean that over 50% of the dough population is dead. It's probably even higher at this point, like 60% of the dough population is dead. And then I wanted one large whitetail herd that I was going to monitor and remove most of them, and then watch how they respawned. If they respawned at full capacity or if they respawned with just like a few of them. That was the theory anyways. But it looks like I either killed them all, which is okay. That's okay with that. But I don't think I did though. So they might have despawned, which means my test group is gone. Is that them there? No, that's like a bush or something. I'll drive through just in case something spooks. Well, the only thing left to try is not them. Whoops. The rest zones are going to be kind of a waste, aren't they? Yeah, that's what I mean. There'd be one or two left, but even one or two should be showing at those zones. Like, I think one buck got away, right? Alright, what's the rest time? I don't remember. 3, alright. We'll try one rest time, and then we'll just say that I got them all. Cause I don't know. If they despawn, it just sucks. So we got a rest zone right here. Shouldn't take long to get there. Yeah, exactly, Bill. No one's going to kill that many. That's right. The reason why I'm doing the extreme kind of test is if it doesn't have any effect in the extreme scenario, then it'll never be a factor for the common, like the average player, right? And that's what I'm finding with some of the mechanics in the game. If you can't get the mechanic to trigger in an extreme scenario, then what's the point in having the mechanic at all? That's my point of view on it. So I'm just trying to figure out if the mechanic even exists. See, this is their often rest zone, and they're not here. Can do some. No, never mind. I'm not doing that. Do some road rage or something here. My test might be ruined. And it's all your fault, elk. Where are you? Oh, them and their fancy move. jumping on the UTV. Wow, they drive or they run almost as fast as the UTV. Oh, he juked me into the tree. Seriously? Alright. Let's go check. Oh, look how far that rest zone is. I don't think I'm gonna go. Alright. Well, if they come back at 10, then we know that the mechanics BS. If they come back at all. Hello, anybody here? Yeah, they're all dead or they've despawned. Alright, here we go then. Okay, into the new year. At least I think. I don't think I've lost track of the time. Alright. Reset the little thingies. And then we're going to go to... Is it 8? 8 o'clock? Right? Yeah, it's 8 o'clock, right? I want? Already forgotten. It's getting late. Yeah. 8 o'clock. Into the new year. Okay. Off we go. The ATV with laughs the bison. Yeah, the ATV, it looks a little ridiculous hitting the bison, that's for sure. Mark and mark. Come on, be back, deer. How many does? Well, I just 10 before the stream started, and then probably another 20 after the stream. Oh, yeah, this isn't looking good. This is not looking good. There's deer way over there. Is that mule deer? I think that's the mule deer that call, isn't it? Yeah, we'll check anyways. No science. My test herd seems to have despawned. So I'm not gonna... I mean, I have one backup herd I can check on quickly. And see what it grew to, but I have to remember what it started at. I think it was 6 or 7. Yeah, I'll go with 6 or 7. I'll be able to check on that herd anyways. So I do have a bit of a backup, I guess. Yeah, this is the mule deer group. Darn. There isn't any bubbles running away or anything. Alright, well. Don't have the UTV with me, so let's do the run. We'll do the same thing, and then we'll check drink zone. And then I will go check on the other group. My backup one, I guess. Hey there, Yiffy Production. How you doing? I forget, you wanted to be called Drew, I believe, right? That was my memory. Your main science herd was 5-5. It was, yeah. It was. Now it might be 0-0. You're coming in near the end of the stream with my science experiment looking like it's petering out. Because my test subjects despawned. Yeah, -5, -5, yeah. Darn. I was hoping to get something I could use to say, you know, if this mechanic even existed or not. Oh! They're there, guys. We have some information, some science information. I don't know what I left them at, like how many were alive, but you seen how many I took out. If they're back at 10, then we're calling baloney on the devs here on this mechanic. It looks less than 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, I can't see them all. Alright, you guys are witnessing science. Here, what? Results 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There, I'm calling it 60% plus. Doe annihilated in a single year, and this herd spawned back at 10. I am calling baloney. Baloney schmaloney on does doing a thing in this game. Scam. I tell you, from day one, they told us if you take down the female population enough, it will have a factor into the overall population of the animals. Which I always took to mean that if you just remove them, then the next day they're still gone, so there's less population, right? Obviously, because they're dead. But I mean, what's the point in even saying that? So we always took it that there was some repercussion to it, to the hunter, right? Where this is showing no repercussions at all. I just get 10 more deer again. So at least we can. I know this isn't conclusive, right? But I mean, how else are you going to test this? And did they actually despawn, or did I actually get them all? And this is a full 10 reset. You know how we can tell? If they're all young. Now, can I get through here without drowning? If they're all young animals, then we know I took them all out. And it wasn't a despawn. Then we know all 10. All 10 came back. Now, can I get like a vantage point to see these guys? So before I spook them, let's just get the drone camera on them. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, I only have 9 now. Where'd the other one go? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, there's 2 clipped together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, I only got 9. Did it do something? Did I not get 10? I mean, that would still be disappointing. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I only see 9. Yeah, there's only 9. So I didn't get 10 back. Which, who cares, right? You telling me that if you take down all those herds, like all those doe, you're only out 1 animal? Now, are they all young? So there's young, 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 young. We have a young behind here, a young here, a young there. Yeah, I got them all. So they didn't despawn. I actually did delete them all. 1, 2 youngs. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, 8, 9. Well, there we have it. What an exciting test. What's the ratio? Since I'm missing 1 deer. So that's 1 buck, 2, 3, 4, 4 buck, 5 doe. Yep, 9. I'm missing a deer. Wow, what a great mechanic that is for the player. don't make sure not to kill 60% of the doe, or 1 will not spawn back. Oh dear. Basically, the sex ratio was 5 and 5, and now it's 5 and 4. Whoop-de-doo, eh? Perhaps to take multiple years. Oh, there's no way I'm testing it any harder than this. It did happen to me. I killed enough females so I had 7 instead of 8. So 30 does equal 1 minus in total. Out of this herd, maybe all of them had minus 1 animal. That's unreachable for yeah. And if it's unreachable for the normal player, why even have it in the game? Count again. I think you missed 1. Did I miss 1? I don't think so. 1 deer. Yep. Well, I'm glad that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 behind the tree. Yep, there's 9. I'm missing 1 deer, 1 male. I'm not getting this mixed up with any other herd, right? No, they're right where they're supposed to be. I mean, I can do 1 more check here. I don't think there's any point though. Might as well check on this one. This one had 2 bucks in it. Where's this one drinking? Oh, I can't do drink zone. Well, let's just teleport here and go here and here. This one just had 2 bucks, but I don't know what it started at, so. Now I should wait a whole nother year and see if that 10th one appears. But I probably won't stream that because I gotta wait 15 minutes a year, or at least that's what I do to make sure it counts. But I'll probably just do it to see if the 10th deer comes back. Alright, so they're not there. Oh, I don't want to be crouched. Let's jog on over. How's chat doing here? That was a waste of time. It's not a waste of time because now I can. We can all say when that new player comes into the official Discord and goes, "What happens if I shoot too many females?" Or if we get that extra helper in the forum saying, "Don't shoot too many females, you'll throw the sex ratio off, and then you won't have many animals." We can always say, "Don't worry about it and bugger off. That's not a thing." Protest now. That makes no sense in the context of object-oriented programming. Yeah, everybody calls them a noob. we now know. I remember this group. I've hunted these guys several times actually. Let's see if we see them here. But it was a question I've had. I really wanted to know if that was a thing. It looks like it is a thing. You cannot ignore the one deer did not spawn back in. But there's always a margin of error, right? Maybe the herd just doesn't always spawn back at 10. Maybe each herd fluctuates a little bit. I don't see these guys. So, I mean, that's within like a margin of error that you could argue that the does still don't mean anything at all, because that could have been just some RNG with respawns. I've always been under the impression all my herds fluctuate in numbers. Most of the players that have played for a while agree that when they started the game, the herds were all smaller. And then as they play through the game, the herds all seem to have grown. So they thought that's just the game populating based on how many females are left. And then we concluded that once they hit the max cap, you know, each herd has a maximum they can have, then it just stays that way. We haven't seen much in fluctuation, really. I haven't. This is the only one actually I've seen the fluctuate. What will fluctuate is the gender ratio, the male to female one. If this one did spawn 10, I wouldn't have been surprised to see 6 doe and 4 buck instead of 5 and 5. Because I've definitely shown that on video where they come back. It's usually not a heavy offset. It's just one of them changes. Oh, here, what are they doing out here? Oh, it's the wrong group. Oh well, might as well see what these guys look like, I guess. Well, I'm gonna have to shut down the stream here soon. What do we got here? We've been lied to, so I say we protest. Well, that's what I'm trying to figure out. A lot of it seems that the devs aren't even sure how some of this works, so that's why we kind of question it. But a lot of the times the devs are correct. But I know I've stumbled upon a few things that that they go and they ask for my save game file. I'd even thought that perhaps young ones couldn't breed yet, or old, mature to obviously can't be now. Total BS. Oh, clearance, I know. Sorry to wreck the immersion. These are all questions we had when the game came out. And we've been trying to figure that stuff out. We figured that one out fairly early, that the females weren't even needed to breed at all. I ran over Hollywood's herd, just the 5 doe, and they just popped back up again as 5 doe. So, this is going to be tricky, guys. This is only... This is only a 5 deer herd. And I don't know what it used to be. It seems small though. That seems small. And 99 says, I have had herds not spawning in 100% the first time and then spawning randomly. Frognick says, I do believe they grew, but they don't shrink. Bruh, how can the devs not know? Well, I don't know. They say they don't tell us because they want the stuff to remain secret, but then that's also what you say when you don't know the answer, right? And you're bluffing. Yeah. We don't actually know, but we don't want you to know we don't know. So. This has got me thinking, this group here, though. I think this is too small. This is why I wish I kept better track of it. That's too small. There's no way. Did I have a small group like this on the map? I don't think I had any where bucks were outnumbering the doe. This is 3 buck and 2 doe. 1 young buck, 1 young doe. Sorry, this is me thinking. I think this is missing 1 or 2 deer. Oh, what's going on in chat? It's becoming misleading when the devs are incorrect. Well, I don't. That's mean. I'm not out to disprove anything or whatever. I'm just out trying to figure it out. And this is far from conclusive, right? I wonder if the game doesn't count a roadkill as a harvest. Well, no, it's not a harvest because I never picked them up. But the game does count them as dead and removed from the herd upon dying. You don't need to harvest them for it to clear. That one I'm 99% sure on. Clearance. I did the same to Hollywood's herd after I saw you do it. Yeah, just to see, right? You take down all 5 and the herd disappears and just pops back up again. 5 new doe. At Michael, it does. Blue Frognick. Hollywood's herd ought to reset with different bucks because it ain't a bad spot for. Yeah, but they set that up, right? That's one of your introductory hunts. A nice, a nice handcrafted, area to start the game with. So you can't really miss them. All their need zones are in the open. So it always kind of puzzles me why new players come in and they can't find Hollywood. I don't get it. Here's Hollywood's herd. Right. Wait, I haven't done this in a while. Which one's his herd? Oh, I've got it. I've got the filters off. 1 second. Here. No, here. There. Hollywood's herd's here. No, I hate when it does that. The spacebar does it. Look. Oh, I guess the rest zone over here is not, but it's right beside the tower. But most likely they're in one of these 5 spots, and they're like, these are... this one's got like some bushes in the way, but yeah, these zones are all in the open. These 4, anyways. What I was going to do is go drink time and check on this other one. I don't get why the game glitches out like that. My spacebar, there, now it's fixed. It's weird. Let's check drink zone. Drink zone. Just to see what these guys are. Because I'm thinking that the Doe massacre did factor in. Not to the point that anyone should care about it, though. Let's see here. It's not a good secret when it's key info to the players. Why would you not tell the players how the game works? We've been fighting, not fighting, we kind of accepted defeat on it because the devs say we want it to remain secret, some of the stuff, so that, well, you know what, I don't even know. I don't know. My guess is if you don't know how it works, it's better immersion, which I can agree with because, you know, I get less immersion the more I find out, but I'm okay with that. If you don't know how it's working, then, you know, the animals seem more real, right? If you don't see their little AI turning on and off and something, like little timers running in the background with a little alert meter working. So I think that's their theory. The problem is they have so many bugs over the course of the game's release that when something doesn't go wrong and the player can't explain it, then a player defaults to this. They don't go, oh, I don't understand what happened. I didn't make a mistake. The game glitched out and bugged. Even so, if they don't understand it, they don't go, oh, I need to learn and get better. They go, that didn't make any sense. Game's buggy. Game is a piece of turd, right? Is typically what a player would encounter when something they do doesn't match realism. Like I took a 300 round and I put it right through the torso of a wild boar, and I got small red blood. If you're a new player and didn't understand, you're like, now how is that possible? The game's bugged, right? There's just no way. There's no logical way that wouldn't have killed the pig. So I harvested the pig to see what happened, but most players wouldn't do that. I had to like track it down. There's no way to tell which one I hit, and I got it, and I seen what happened. The 300 hit in this key little spot where it went down the angle of the liver, and it didn't do enough cavity damage. It actually went right through the pig without penetrating an organ because there's a small little gap at the correct angle right behind the lungs and in front of the liver, and it went out the other side, and it was all flesh damage, and the cavity damage didn't knock out any organs. So I seen that and I go, oh, it's not a bug. That is how the game is designed. That's just one of the little problems with their design, but it is working as intended. But a new player would have been like, oh, game's buggy, you know. But there's all sorts of that in the game where it's working as intended, but if the player can't logically know why it's working that way, they'll go, it's a bug. So that's why they should be clear with how stuff works, because we can't tell if something's working intended or a bug. And there's so many bugs. Well, I guess it's not horrible now. When the game came out, there was a lot of bugs. And if you can't tell if something's working as intended or it's a bug, that's a problem. The only way to diffuse that is to tell the player how it's working. And then we can tell them if it's working or not. So that's my ramble on that. I don't think it's healthy. I don't think it's a healthy thing for the game for the players to be guessing if it's a bug or not. Not for what their goal is to keep immersion. Let's see. Who else is here? I mean, people know how Call of the Wild works, yet they still play. Matter of fact, they figured out how to farm diamonds and yeah, that's fine. It's got such a large player base that game is completely figured out for the most part. I do want to go into Call of the Wild and science a little bit more, but there's just kind of no point to that. Yeah, like it's all sorted out. I mean, there's stuff that isn't sorted out because they got arbitrary numbers on the ammunition, like expansion numbers and things like that, and they do mean something, but if you don't have the base value, then the penetration expansion don't mean anything except when you're comparing it to the other ammunitions. But there's still no baseline so the number just gives you a general idea, but at least the numbers indicate something's happening. Same with the rifles. They'll have like recoil numbers and things like that, and there's no baseline to go off of, so the numbers don't really mean much in that game either. But anyways. Won't necessarily mean they'll leave if they learn how it works. See, I think a lot of people leave because they think it's a bug. I think you're giving people too much credit there. I think they load up the game, play it for a week, if they get too many frustrating incidences where they don't know what's going on, I think they bail in the game. Yeah, come back and check on it later. I don't think they put the effort in to do that. It's not the kind of world we're in with video games anymore. They're just go back to Call of the Wild or something they're comfortable with. Is this these guys over here? Why are you guys in the right spot? It's probably a different zone. The problem with this drink time is you run into overlapping herds. Trophy lodge is too small to keep getting trophies. I don't have that problem with the lodge here because I don't get enough trophies to fill what I got. Hey, Robert. Sorry, delayed. I'm kind of closing down the stream. This is kind of my wind down ramble. We're treating the game like Area 51. We're goofy little goobers. Okay. James says everyone wants to win. The key to winning any game is to knowing the rules. Exactly. So I've been sorting out the rules, right? Yeah, but it's really challenging. The game is turning out to be more complicated than I ever gave it credit for. With the stuff running in the background, but it is making more sense now. So here's a whitetail group, but this group looks like it's an okay size. I don't think I hit this one hard because there's a mature female in there. This was not the herd I was looking for, though. I don't think this one really got deleted heavy, though, so I can't use that one for any kind of example. But the one I'm looking for just had 2 young bucks in it, I believe, or younger ones. They're not here, so now I gotta go 600 meters away. Okay, so I'm just gonna go check out this spot, and then we're gonna have to close the stream down. I'm glad that it ran kind of stable-like, anyways. In all fairness, people survive gunshots that go right through. Yeah, that's right. Not quite a 300, though, at 100 meters. But yeah, if it's like a full metal jacket or something like that, like in military stuff. But this 300 was an expanding round at tons of joules and lots of cavity damage. I normally rely on Bumblewood to tell me if it's working as intended, because if I find a bug, I'm sure he's been sussing it out for a week. Yeah, that's right. That's right. I'm going to call you Drew then, because it's easier, and I think that's what you said you wanted to be called, and I can't remember you responded. So good to see you back in the stream. At this point, I've tackled most mechanics. The other one I want to do, I actually had another idea for the stream. I was going to hunt elk, and I'm trying to determine if the skittishness of the elk are glad to be here, thanks. And if the skittishness changes on depending on what need zone they're in. So like, are the animal's senses more dull in sleep zones compared to like a drink zone? What are these guys doing? Are you just moving to your drink zone now? Wait, who are these guys? Oh, it's these guys. This is that small herd this is a small herd I didn't really care about. Or I did care about. Yeah, $3 too. Okay. Alright, I don't need to find you guys again, though. Okay, I'm gonna spook them out of here. So I think that group is too small. Yes, they spook very easily. The elk, but I'm trying to see if it's easier to sneak up on them in a rest zone as compared to like a drink zone. This game has a way of making you feel like something's working the way you think it should when it's actually not. It's quite possible that every single zone, the drink zone, feed zone, and rest zone, they all have the same, like it doesn't change. Like it's all the same alertness level. But, you know, the psychology of it is we know we're approaching resting animals, so we think we're getting in closer, right? But I feel I get closer on resting animals, but I don't actually know. It might just be me tricking myself. So I wanted to see that, and I want to say that if the animals are traveling, that they spook easier than if they're at a zone. I think that one's accurate, because I'm pretty certain I can, like, if elk are in a rest zone and the elk are traveling, I can get much closer to them in a rest zone than I can if they're traveling. I'm pretty certain I've done that enough times that that's a thing. But what I don't know is if it's different with the feed zone or the drink zone. I want to say the rest zone and the feed zone are easy to sneak up on. The rest zone's the best, but I don't even know. It has to be significant. Like the different, like I can't measure it in 5 meters or something like that, or like a 5 meter difference, or even a 10 meter difference. It has to be significant for me to easily tell. If you can't easily tell, or like this, with all these doe, I mean, if you have to absolutely massacre them, then the mechanic has no point in the game because no one's going to do it. There's no reason to do it, and you can't accidentally do it, so you can't really wreck your herds. So I mean, if you can get 5 meters closer to elk in a rest zone than you can when they're in a drink zone, that's not really a big deal to worry about, right? So it has to be significant. Did I spook them? I did spook them, son of a goat. What were you guys doing in the trees? I wanted to see these guys. There, I'm kind of running out of juice though. All right, what I'm gonna do? I wanna see those guys. Why weren't they at their feed zone? $12 drink. Okay, one minute. We're gonna try again here. One more time. The bears have the most health. Well, each organ has a health bar. So I don't think so. A lot of the big animals seem to sit. I measure it by how much flesh damage they can take, because there's no modifier to the flesh damage, it would seem, because since it's the first thing that gets hit. The largest animals seem to die at 5,000 joules to the flesh. So that's elk and moose and bear and stuff, and even bison. I think they gave themselves a base number to work with. And 5,000 joules has something to do with it. But the rest of the organs have their own hit points, and it's all calculated where I can't figure it out. It's not direct joules. It's not, if you did 200 joules to the lung, it's not 200 damage. It's 200 joules inputted into some function, and then it spits out a damage number and fills up the bar, but I can't figure it out. Clarence says, I think I've gotten closer to follow resting, like real close, but they're usually kind of touchy. Yeah, that's mean the game makes you feel like you're doing it right, and then, but I need to observe if I actually am getting closer. So that's my next test actually after this one. I was trying to think which one to do, and I don't know, I thought maybe running over the doe in the Jeep would be alright. I want to say, that's mean if the elk are traveling, I get busted at 180 meters or so, or like 160, 180 meters, normal crouch walk when I'm on default difficulty. When they're resting, I can get to 100 meters. So there's something there, right? But I don't know if the other zones are the same. And I always am on hunter difficulty. Yep, roll respect for the hunter difficulty. I played hunter difficulty in ranger. Which one are these guys? For like most of the first half of the year. Are these my favorite group? That's 9. Yeah, this is the 9, right? I suppose we can check and see if they, if I did miss one and one just appeared. Hunter difficulty, but I came to the conclusion about 6 months ago, 5 months ago, that in terms of gameplay, they eventually did fix it. So I agree that the adventure difficulty, the default difficulty, is the most balance between realism and fun. The hunter difficulty penalizes you too much, I found. Since hunter difficulty is basically ranger difficulty, but with the hunter sense. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Definitely 9. There's 5 there, 4 there. Okay. And so I tried adventure difficulty. I'm like, okay, that's just working out better. Where's my vehicle? I got it saying it's this way, but the map says it's this way. What? I'm confused. How far? Oh, did I leave it up on this hill? Oh, I did. Oh, I got 2 Jeeps on here. Oh. Alright. Let's go up the hill for a second. 5,000 joules makes mess out of rabbits and pheasants too. Yep, it sure does. I think bears are harder to kill because they have more flesh protecting the vital organs. That's true, yeah. The bullet will lose energy trying to get to the organs. When you're calling in a bear and you just have the skull, and you can't use the skull, right, if you want the trophy, you've got no shot at all. And if they're quartering away, yeah, it's way more flesh to get through. Most of the ammunition spend their cavity damage early on, so all the cavity damage spreads into the flesh and not into the organs with the bear. So they're definitely tricky. You are the best at explaining the mechanics of the game. Thanks, Roger. I do try. I get that. People saying they like the explanation. I don't ever really do anything special. I just kind of ramble on. It's turned into a hobby. It's kind of a... I don't know. Started doing it. People like it. It's not hard for me to do, really. Distraction, I guess. Bears are fat people. Psyman Dan. Hey, Psyman Dan. Isn't that a YouTuber called Psyman Dan? Are you a different Psyman Dan? Because I don't think the Psyman Dan YouTuber I know would be playing a hunting game. I don't really know him, but he must be a different one. I think he's too busy for gaming. No, you're not. Or are you a different Psyman Dan and I'm thinking of the wrong one? Okay, what's your YouTube channel about, Psyman Dan? Or Psyman Dan, yeah. I was gonna say, because there's a guy that's the same name, and he's a pretty big YouTuber. Yeah, Flat Earth. Yeah, I get him on my recommended list sometime. I'm like, there's no way he plays a hunting game, hanging out here. Just a reminder, if you like the stream, click the like button. Yeah. Thanks, buddy. Yep. Click the like button, and if you don't like it, hit the dislike button twice. So, are you just named after the Simon Dan channel? Or is it just a coincidence sort of thing? Time for bed. Thanks for doing the stream. Yeah, thanks, Roger. I should have logged off 20 minutes ago, but I keep thinking of one more thing to do, right? And this is my last thing I'm doing. I'm going to check on this herd. Now I made this to troll. Oh, okay. Well, who are you trolling, though? Just everybody? Like, I don't think Simon Dan is that popular that he'd be recognized immediately, right? In a lot of places. Ah. Yeah, it's good to have fun. Yeah, he's pretty big. I watch his stuff once in a while. I used to watch it more. Not too much anymore. It just kind of gets repetitive, making fun of all the flat earthers. It would seem very tiring to me to keep trying to debunk things like that over and over and over again, and like it just seems like a complete pointless fight. But it's entertaining, I suppose, and makes some money. But I mean, in the flat earther scene, don't tell me if I spooked them. I was driving too close, not paying attention. Like, I don't think you're ever gonna, like, people just don't get convinced over, like, a YouTube video or whatever, so he's trying to disprove whatever. But I think he knows they're never gonna be convinced, right? So it's just all entertainment. But I would find it very exhausting to have a YouTube channel where you're constantly doing, I don't know, arguing over stuff that shouldn't even be argued over. But I guess if he makes enough money, right, that it's worth it. But wouldn't that be exhausting, man? So what is this up here? Like, where are these guys? Oh, they're right there. Like, come on, guys. It's drink time. Be out at the water. Oh, hey, Blue Frog Nick. Yeah, thanks for coming again. Good night. I'll be going tonight, or I'll be going to bed here soon. What else we got here? James says, you have definitely upped my gameplay and made the game more enjoyable for me. Thanks. Oh, you're very welcome. At the same time, I make the game more enjoyable for myself. I find the more that I understand the game, I like it better. Which is kind of like a backfire for the developers, really. Like with the, not really a backfire, but for their philosophy of you not figuring it out. They think, from my understanding, they think people will enjoy it better by not knowing the ins and outs. While for me, I find it more enjoyable when I can predict what's going to happen. There's a certain enjoyment to being able to predict where the herd's going to go and what it's going to do. So these guys are all young, except for the 2 buck, but they're still young as well. But is this herd smaller? I don't think so. I think this is the appropriate size for this herd. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That sounds about right. So my only question is that big one, or that small one over here. But I imagine there is a small one, right? They're not all big. Oh well. So I guess the conclusion of that science experiment is, well, I won't do a full conclusion until I go one more year and then see if the 10th one comes back or not. If the 10th one doesn't come back again, then I think that's his RNG, not the dough stuff. Yeah, who's a weird guy? Sideman Dan? I guess he's a teacher or something, right? Clicks and views mostly. You can't argue with a sick mind. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. The entire world is messed up quite a bit. So we just kind of hide away and away the hunter. So that was that. That was that. Yeah, I think that's going to be my plan. I don't have anything else to check out. Okay, well, you guys have any other questions or anything? Because I think I'm going to be signing off here. Have a good morning. Yeah, thanks. It's 1:37 here, so yeah. But I've stayed up much later lots of times, so no problem here. Okay, guys, so thanks for checking in. I'll be hanging around the official Discord like normal, and no doubt I'll be in there commenting on my findings here. And then I will be checking on that 10th animal just to see if it was just RNG or not. I mean, if the 10th animal doesn't show up, then it's not really the doe thing. Okay, thanks Clarence, thanks for coming. Alright, I'm going to turn it off, guys. Have a good night, everybody.